Welcome back to day 73 of biking from Norway to South Africa. We are currently in England on our little Schengen visa detour while we wait for our visas to reset to allow us to continue making progress south. We are currently riding in the Peak District and it is so beautiful, but it is also very challenging. Today was such slow moving. Our first 5 miles took us almost 2 hours because Alex's brake pad was kind of acting up and we actually needed to stop in town for him to change it. So it was just very stop and go the whole first bit of the morning, and riding at that pace and cadence can kind of just make the day feel very long and drawn out when you've been riding for a long time and haven't made it very far at all. Then we got to this really lovely section of trail. It was gravel and beautiful and there were lots of other bikers. So that was really fun. But then we got into maybe a little bit more than we could handle. We're doing an easy, or so it said, an easy mountain biking trail. And I would contend it was not very easy. There were some sections that were so steep. There was a lot more walking than riding, especially for me. And it got to the point where we had to take our backpacks off and hike the bikes up, which honestly made it a lot easier to push the bike, but still just having a heavy backpack on your back and pushing the bike was not the easiest thing. I think it took us an hour and 40 minutes to go 7/10 of a mile. So that just goes to show you how steep and challenging this terrain was. We did spot some bilberry bushes. I'm pretty sure that's what these were. So that was a nice little treat and made me happy to see. The views were incredible and morale was honestly pretty high throughout this whole bit, but it took us a really long time to get up the top of this mountain. And unfortunately for me, I still wasn't too confident once we got to the top and the downhill that I still was walking my bike probably more than I was riding it. But I did have a few sections that I was able to ride and it was really fun, but also very challenging and scary. And I was very relieved when we finally made it back down to flat ground gravel and then eventually onto pavement when we started flying again. It was lovely. And that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.